This is Jacques Fiorentino. I am the owner of L'Assiette Steak Frites in Los Angeles, California. I'm going to be demonstrating uh, what we have done with the daily TouchBistro reports that we receive by email. This is an Excel workbook that we have created that pretty much contains all of the data that we need to accomplish our daily tasks, uh, such as entering data into QuickBooks, cash auditing, tax filings, payroll, etc. You will notice that we have 6 tabs here. The summary tab, which breaks down all of our revenues and our sources of revenues. The credit card tab breaks down the credit card intakes on a daily basis. You'll notice this column contains the date. There's a row for each date. This is the tab for deliveries: Grubhub, Postmates, Uber Eats, Amazon Food, etc. We have our labor tab that brings down the labor by kitchen staff, maitre d', runners, servers, etc. Our daily tips sheet, our daily hours sheet. And that's pretty much what we need to do our tasks. We receive our data from let's bring in this browser. We have automated a report that pretty much contains all of the data that we need for our spreadsheets. So we've selected sales from dashboards, we've selected hour summary from labor, payments and tips from staff, payments from audit, and of course, we ask for an Excel spreadsheet, and we have this automated, so we don't need to actually generate the report at this time. When we do receive it on a daily basis, this is what it looks like. This is the report for Sunday, September 23rd. It contains all of the data that we need in our spreadsheet. You will notice the data for Sunday, September 23rd has not been filled in yet. So we run our code, and it's done. All of our data have been entered: credit cards, deliveries, labor, daily tips, etc. So now we can do our daily work. Just to give you an example of how we use this, I can at a glance see how much money in cash we have in the safe that has not yet been deposited into the bank. This is what goes into the envelope and goes into the safe. Whenever we do deposit into the bank, then we manually enter the date that we did this. I can, for example, if it's time for us to file our sales tax, let's say for the month of August, we would come here and select the sales tax column, all for the month of August, and we have our number 513963. We can go straight to the sales tax website and do our filing very easily. Now, just as a side note, I noticed the the person who does some of this, he does not have much dexterity with his trackpad. So I went ahead and I created a little routine whereby you can select any date within the month of August and run this routine, and which is called Quick Monthly Look, and it will verify that we want to run the routine for August of 2018. We say yes, and it creates a new worksheet. Let's zoom in on this, make it easier to read, where we can see for the month of August, we can see, for example, the sales tax. If that's what we were after, then we can fire all our sales tax. If we want to audit our credit card receipts for the month of August, it's all here. But that's just a little something that I added after the fact. But we do have many tasks that we run on a regular basis, on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. That this spreadsheet makes it very easy for us to do so. A lot of the calculations have already been done for us. Let's look, for example, when it's time for us to run our payroll. We uh, we do our payroll twice a month. For the first half of the month, which is the 1st through the 15th, and for the second half of the month, which is the 16th through the 31st. So let's say, for example, we want to run our payroll for the first half of September. We would select any date in the first half of September and we run our code. This will verify that we want to run our payroll for the first half of September. We say OK. It will create a spreadsheet with all of the numbers that we need. We have all of our hours broken down by employee. The tips, you can see the tips. We are a pool house, so we pool all of our tips at the end of the night and then we redistribute them depending on the employee's position, whether it's a server, a maitre d', a runner, etc. So and we have a rather complicated formula to calculate the share of the tip pool. And this is all done for us automatically when this workbook is created. In this tab, we have the tips total, which is kind of a summary, which describes the tips. And this is our most important tab. This is the breakdown that we need. This is the itemized numbers that we need for running our payroll. We use ADP to run our payroll. So let's do this. Let me bring in this browser. We go to our ADP website and we sign in. We say run payroll. And we are presented with a grid where we need to enter the numbers for our employees, and all of the numbers are here already. They've been pre-calculated for us. We just need to enter them from here to here, and our payroll is done. It's very, very fast, and more importantly, it's very accurate. We can count on it being accurate every single time, which is very important for us. All right, so let me sign out here because I am a paranoid person. And let's, what else can I show? Oh, yes. Once we have run payroll, we need to distribute a PDF to all of our employees to show them the numbers that we have calculated for their pay. Uh, when we ran the code to create this Excel workbook, in the code we pre-calculated and pre-formatted a print preview in PDF format. So when we click preview, it's all done for us. This is a file that we can distribute to our employees either via email, or what we do is we post it on a website, and the employee can go and download it there. So as you see, we have a lot of our tedious work all automated for us, and it works particularly for us because we have our own specific needs, and this works very well for us. Well, I think uh, that should be the end of the presentation. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you very much for taking the time. And I look forward to hearing from you.